Or you get me from 2 a.m. Can you hear me? I can hear me. Can you hear me? Hola, hola, hola. Can you guys hear me? Oops. Hi. How's everyone doing? I know you guys are ready for me to get started. Amanda, you go in and say hi to everyone. Let's see who's here. Deb. Hi, Deb. Oh, there's my new bestie, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Hold on. Oh, I don't have the ability. There's Cheryl. Okay. Try to make Cheryl my mod. I had a ball with Cheryl. I forgot. You guys know I'm not down with my technology and things like that. I'm getting better. I'm getting reverb. Reverb. Alright, try this moving back. Let's see who's all here. Loving Sparkles, how are you? There's Shawana, Teddy Rose. How are you doing? Deb, Amanda. Oh, look at everybody coming in. Crystal, Cats Gallery. Cynthia Domaso, how are you? I haven't seen you in here in a while. Hope you're having a great evening. You have to be in YouTube to make mods. Well, I don't go in YouTube that much anymore. Let me try. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. It makes sense in a way, but I haven't gone in through YouTube in a long time. Samantha Lawford, how are you doing? I know you guys ready for me to get started. So whenever I come back from the retreat, I just have such separation anxiety. I have a hard time getting myself back into, my regular everyday routine. And because I'm having a hard time, I'm thinking about everyone. Hey, I'm in YouTube. Look at that. Where's my new bestie? Here we go. There we go. I'm going to need you to say hi to me. I'm going to need you to say hi. Let's see. So Robin Pennington, everyone's here. I finally made it. I miss you. Aw, I miss you. So because I'm having, there we go. Hi, Cheryl. Because it's really hard. So the first day I came back, I just kind of laid around and things like that. I was in pain. I'm telling you, I don't know what I did. I had a ball, but I was in a lot of pain. So it's this hip, it's my right hip. I put a lot of, weight on my left leg and my left hip to, kind of ease up. And I was popping pills left and right. I was taking back and body, ibuprofen, and Tylenol. So I feel like I was staving off the pain, staving it off, while trying to have a good time and things like this. Amazing. When you're having fun, you forget about the pain. As soon as you come back and you're able to just kind of focus on the pain, does it sit in? So, I'm feeling every bit 29. I'm catching up to Crashly. One more year, I'll be 30. But, with that said, I'm sure she's feeling some aches and pains herself. Sorry. I couldn't resist. So we had an awesome time, awesome time. And whenever I come back, because I'm thinking about everybody and I'm remembering certain parts of the trip, what I like to do is give out retreat awards. So that's what you guys are. Oh, you're mean. You mean evil woman. That was a good one, sis. I couldn't resist. So what I'm going to do, obviously, I have some retreat awards that I have ready, and I'm just going to kind of go over and share my retreat experience with you. Crashly was the oldest lady there. I agree. I know, she moving good for her age, but she has some opportunities. So again, I'm going to go through um, many of you who have watched, my return from retreats, especially the Lone Star Retreat. I always give out retreat awards because I can't stop thinking of these people. And because they're on my mind, we have so many more people that come now. So, it's really like the highlight of my time. Because it's a highlight of my time. Hi, sis. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? You are all off my Christmas list. Oh, don't say that. That's not nice. I was just looking at your Christmas gift the other day. No, yesterday. Yesterday. You don't want to do that. We're gonna have some fun. And so because of that, obviously, I'm gonna try not to cry. But I can't promise you guys anything. I know I'm always gooky in my eye and I'm always sniffling and things like that because it's the memories that we made that are touching me, and I love it. Was it a walker? Now, Kerwin told me to get you a walker, but I didn't think that'd be fun. So, with that said, to kick it off, I want to start off with my late night award. Now, this is someone that's usually they're up later than I normally would think that they should be up. Um, they were enjoying the retreat in their own way, having a great time. Um, all in all, I feel like they were making sure that they were around for maybe some fun from later in the evening. Um, what I do like is that this person truly put their heart into the retreat. What did they do? They took naps. They took naps and they prepared for the nightlife. However, you guys will have to check everyone's page and things like that. Preparing for the nightlife usually meant this person was hugging the couch. We got them sleeping. We come by and disturb them while they were sleeping. So this is someone that I know outside of the YouTube community, someone that calls and checks on me, someone that I'm able to reach out to all hours of the day, all hours of the night, and just vent. You guys have probably heard me talk about them a lot this year because this person has really been there for me when I've been going through it. My late night award goes to Crystal. My what is it, Crystal's I think she changed her name to My Crystal's Creations, but she is my Crystal, and I definitely appreciate her her presence, who she has been to me this year, and got a lot of chuckles and laughs when I would look back over like, you still out here, what happened, how come you're not in bed? And she would be wide awake when we glanced over because she can hear movement and things like that. But there it is, My Creations. Like, I knew you changed your name. Um, but she would be wide awake. Show some love to our hostess and hit that like button. Oh, I love that. Yes, hit the like button. So that would be Crystal. Thank you so very much. It's been an amazing year. I have been through it, through the ups and downs, and I thank you so very much. When I go missing for a couple of days, I love how you reach out to me and you check on me and you just, hey, if you need to talk, I'm here. So love that. Red Floss Stitcher, how are you doing? It's been a while. How have you been? So moving over from there, I do have my next award that I want to give out. This person has won this award 2 out of the 3 times that I have given it. I'm pretty sure she knows, but she won this award twice. I love that she managed to keep a smile going throughout the entire process of the retreat. I think that my sister mentioned her in her show, and she said you can look over at her and you'll think she has what she calls the resting bitch face. But if you go and talk to her, she's all smiles, she's all bubbly, she's all I love that she's put this together. She's organized it from the excursion. She made the excursion seem fun. I was like, oh, what did I miss out on? Because she was in the bed. She was dealing with some things, halitosis. I'll tell y'all about that later. But it was kind of a little too early to get up. I had some things going on. And because of that, I didn't get a chance to go on the excursion. She put the excursion together. She made it seem so fun, especially for someone who may not be into quilting and stitching and things like that. I personally am, but I was with like Rochelle. Rochelle, she will try anything. She's new to it and things. And then Shawana, she hadn't done it. And so those were some of the things, Berta, she was my roommate also. And they weren't doing any of the stitching projects and things like that. So being able to put something together that interests other people, that excites them, especially if it's new to them, I think is amazing. On top of that, she put together some amazing activities as well. We did get to do Midnight Margarita. Yay! And although, howdy, chaotic, although she didn't sit with me and watch the movie, I think by that point, she was probably feeling a little exhausted. I do want to give out my Miss Queen Bee award. That is going to Marissa McCartney. You guys know her as the Crafty Heifer, and she is the host of the Lone Star Retreat. So thank you so very much. It was impactful. Although I didn't get to go on your excursion, we did go through an excursion in town, and we met some pickup truck drivers. You should have seen us walking up into that little grocery store. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ever seen the movie Superman, the first, the one where the three people in black, they came down to the earth, and then there was they was walking through the center of town, and everybody was looking, and you could hear all the music and stuff dropping. I'm gonna tell you right now, we walked in the grocery store. That is what happened. You should have seen the little girl behind the counter. She didn't know anything that we were saying. Rochelle goes up to her. The girl had to be 12. And Rochelle, Superman 2, that was it. Rochelle's asking the girl all about alcohol and things and she looked like crumbs and pretzels and food was falling out of her mouth. She's like shocked. So, but we went, we came, we saw, we conquered. We were so excited. We were leaving out of the store. Gentlemen were opening the door, holding the door for us. It was an awesome time. I almost went back. The last guy that held the door open, I almost went back. He was cute. He was real cute. He had on his little cowboy hat, his little boots and things like that. He was hot. So again, Marissa, the queen bee, she made it seem exciting. I couldn't wait. I'm like, oh, I accidentally sneezed and we was through town. It was like 4 doors. Unfortunately, the town was a lot smaller than we had anticipated. But again, that's her ability to create excitement, because I was not expecting. I thought it was a lot bigger. 4 cars could fit in front of the 4 buildings, and that was there downtown. Sorry, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So moving over from there, I'm going to give this award. This is my Party Starter Award. My Party Starter Award. This is the first person that I feel is ready to kind of turn up. They're raring and they're ready to go. They can't wait. They are also just an amazing videographer. They can capture the emotion. They can capture the sentiment behind, what is before them. And they have a way of putting everything together and just making it exciting, making it fun. If you guys are subscribed to their channel, you've probably seen some of the videos that they have created in the past. And they just are adventurous. They go everywhere. And so because of that, I want to give my Party Starter Award to Shawana. Shawana! Creative Circle. Shawana is amazing at being able to capture, fun. And she's a lot of fun herself. I don't know what steps she was doing when we were learning how to do the line dance, but she took, the steps. She got them. She had them down. Oh, that's you. Yes, that is. But then she was like, she was doing some other stuff. Give us a chance. Give us a chance, one. We got to learn to dance too. So you guys know Tima and Jerry, they will host the line dance every year. And we learn new things, with a couple of practice steps. Where's my partner at? Cheryl was out there with me, and we were getting down. And then Shawana, I don't know, I'm confused at what was going on, but Shawana was shaking her shoulders, and next thing you know, I didn't recognize the dance. So kudos to you, Shawana, because you were always ready to turn up. One of the funniest parts about the trip was when we went to Casey's. Shawana could not wait. We were all excited about Casey's. Don't talk to Deanne if you guys are out. Deanne will have you ready to go to Casey's. Last year, oh yeah, we get that from Casey's, you know. So we driving through town. We had to drive out of town to go to Casey's. But we're looking for Casey's because we had heard so much about it. And I don't know. Casey's is a gas station. It's just like two pumps. You know, I was waiting to see this big, giant resort like, you know, place. Crashly's like Casey's is the best. Yeah, it's 7-Eleven to us. I'm just, you know. So I was waiting and I'm looking around like, no, this ain't Casey. They gotta mean another case. It must mean, you know, Casey's Revisited or something. But Casey's is, you know, what everyone was talking about last year, obviously coming into this year. So I was excited. Like, we found a Casey's. Ah! And it's like a gas station. It's like, you know, 3 aisles in the gas station. You get, you know, something of convenience and you go to the register and you pay for it. I'm still looking around. I'm waiting for like sparkles and glitter to fall out of the ceiling. And it's a gas station. There's nothing coming out of the ceiling. So I will say, Shawana's expression when she realized, I was there with you though, Shawana. Her expression when she realized that Casey's was just a gas station, she was looking around. She was waiting, like she thought she was gonna be the 50 millionth customer, and boom, we about to win some money. And she was looking around. It's time to go. There's nothing really in there. And she was still looking around. You know how you walking away and you kind of looking back like you waiting. Y'all gotta be serious. It's gotta be something. Kudos to Shawana. That was a great moment, a great memory, and I really appreciate it. Up next. This person, this award, it's called my Spunk Award. And this person, I will say, they took a beating, you know, and I feel like they just kept on, you know, striding. They kept on, you know, ticking. They didn't let it bother them. I won't go into a lot of detail about what happened, but being able to kind of show up and just ready and raring to go at another venue and another event where they're ready to shine, they're ready to, you know, have fun, meet new people, meet like-minded people, keep the crafting joy going, was something that I thought was admirable. And so because of that, you know, I definitely took a moment to let this person know, hey, you know, the way that you handled adversity and controversy, you know, was so, it was beautiful. And to be able to continue, not let it impact you, not, you know, pull just any, I felt like she handled it, you know, in the face of a lot that was going on extremely well. So I'm going to give my Spunk Award to Sue Bell. Sue, hearts out. Hats off to you, and my heart goes out to you. Love you, love you, love you. Love and Sparkle says they keep the amusement park in the back. Yep, that was. I didn't see the amusement park, but you know, obviously, this is a one-story gas station with 3 aisles in it. There's got to be a tiny amusement park. Loving Sparkle says, I was in Casey's when I won first chuck along. Was so excited. I forgot to, oops, she forgot to pay for the pizza and cake. Went in the next morning saying, I forgot to pay last night. That is so honest. Why didn't you go back the night before? No, I'm playing. I'm sure Inquiring Minds was thinking the same thing. But I'm so glad you went back. You know, did they have, I don't think they have a camera system. So I think you were good. I don't think they would have, you know, sick the sheriff on you or anything. Do they have a sheriff there in town? Hamilton's not going to have me back. They'll be like, why is this woman, you know, clowning on us so much? I'm sorry, Hamilton. I love the retreat. I just wasn't expecting, because I didn't go into town last year. So I wasn't expecting the town to be so big. Moving over from there, my next award. Yeah, I had to write my things down because I don't want to forget anything or leave anyone out. So that's what you guys see me continuing to look over at. Let's see. My next award is my closet crafter. I've given this award a few times as well. So this is one of the best reasons to even go to a retreat because you're getting to meet new people. I don't think they even knew. We're like, say what? Well, I'm glad that you had honesty in your heart then, because it sounds like if they didn't know, their books would have come up short maybe the end of the month or something. So, again, this is one of the best reasons to even go to a retreat. What the reason why I first went is because I got tired of sitting by myself, crafting all alone. How many of us do that? We diamond paint alone, we cross stitch alone. We have to play with clay alone. It's very difficult to play with clay and be, trying to be on screen and things like that. But, we're coloring alone, playing with our planners and our stickers all alone, crochet, knitting, whatever your craft of choice is. A lot of times we are doing that alone and we're trying to fill in voids and we're trying to watch our little programs, but a lot of our programs, unfortunately, we have to look up at. And so that takes away from our crafting time and things. So one of the biggest things that I wanted upon going to the very first retreat was to meet like-minded people who were involved in crafting. They might have had a channel, and I got to fangirl over some of my favorite YouTube creators. So this one right here, what I loved about this was it was such an even mix. It was a mix of, some of our favorite YouTube creators, as well as a lot of new people, new to the retreat, new to myself that I might not have, interacted and engaged with before. And it was amazing. So my closet crafter, this person is someone that I had an opportunity. If you guys know me, you'll know that I will try and make my way around to everyone who is at the retreat. And if it's to say, "Hey, girl, I haven't seen you in a while," or if it's to say, "Hello, my name is Tia. How are you today?" I definitely will give it a try and make my way around and communicate. So I definitely had an opportunity to do that. And this person, as I sat down, I realized we have so much in common. We are in the same industry, but on two different sides of the industry. And we got to talking and we just, had so much in common. I really appreciated getting to know them. Some of the information that we shared, it's just, priceless and things. And so this person is Bonnie Harmon. So yay, I'm giving my Closet Crafter Award to Bonnie Harmon. It was a pleasure meeting you. I had such a good time. I thought about you throughout the remainder of the weekend. And I did give out some special tokens at the retreat. If you guys got one, obviously it was because you were, on my mind a little bit more. And Bonnie was one of the people who got a special token, from me. So pleasure meeting you. It's one of the reasons why I love going to a retreat. And I appreciate that you were there and that you were definitely someone that, shared part of your life, why you craft, what joy you find in it. Because I love those stories. I really do. Moving over from there, we've heard a little bit about her this evening. This is my Ray of Sunshine Award. One of the things that I want to do first and foremost is congratulate her on being a grandma again. I'm kind of jealous. I I started late. There's my bell. Hey, Miss. I started late when it comes to having kids, so I know that I'm going to probably be a while before I have grandkids. And I do love up on my brother's grandkids. He has three, and he has one on the way. Obviously, I got to get the love in while I can. But congratulations and kudos to her. Stay tuned, so because of who she is. She just I call her my goddess. You guys know I love Sparkle. I love Shine. I love, her. I call her my goddess. We talk outside of YouTube and things as well. And so because of that, I gave her and her husband the Ray of Sunshine Award. One of the brightest spots of the retreat. We were line dancing, was me, Rochelle, Cheryl, who else line danced with us? Shelly Marquez came over and she line danced with us. We were, practicing. We started the night before the actual class, practicing, getting it in. And then there was this song, and the song was made, it was a line dance for couples. It wasn't anything that we were doing for the retreat, although it was very cute. And I loved it. And the song, in case you guys want to look it up, is Soul by Lee Brice. And I loved it. And there was this part in the middle of their line dance. They were practicing. They just learned it, and it's Tima's new favorite song. But there was this part where the music kind of drops out, and her and Jerry, they lean in like they're gonna kiss, and then the music pops back in, and they continue on. And that was one of my favorite moments. They got us, but I loved it. I loved it because they had everyone's eye. They had my heart, they had everyone else's heart, and we were really applauding them and laughing. It was a beautiful moment for me. Thank you guys, but that was like a ray of sunshine. And so you guys get my Ray of Sunshine Award. Yay! Moving over from there, this award is my Busy Bee Award. This person, first and foremost, I need to apologize to this person. So they were one of my roommates. And the unfortunate part is they were getting up in the morning. I don't know what I did. I'm going to blame Rochelle. I don't know what happened, but they were getting up and they asked a question. I was not ignoring you, but oh my God, I went to say something like, oh no, or I don't. And all of a sudden, this torrential, horrible stench emitted from my mouth. And I was like, oh, before I knew it. I just started screaming. It was so bad. I mean, you ever offend you? That's bad when you offend you. So I was like, what the heck? Oh my God, what did I eat? Oh my, it was so bad. What the hell did you have last night? What was we had? And I just kept saying, I'm trying to block my mouth. Rachel gets up, Berta's up. Me and Rochelle, we had came in kind of late trying to, keep the noise and things down. And now I don't know what happened, but I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta run. I'm in the bathroom. I'm trying to get rid of this, and I'm brushing, and I'm gargling. I couldn't do enough. I'm spitting, trying to get rid of this stench. And poor Berta, um, she just carried on with her day like she didn't notice. I'm like, how you not notice? Okay, I was trying, but you guys will be glad to know I got it handled. It didn't take as long. It wasn't like no half an hour, trip or anything like that. I got it handled. Still don't know what happened, but whew, it's been a long time since I offended me. So I will try not to offend anyone. But Berta is my busy bee. She is one of the fastest diamond painters that I know. She joined a collab with me and Lizzie and Billy, where we were working on Lizzie Falcon paintings. Berta, I think she finished 3 paintings during that collab. So I will tell you, Rochelle says, oh my God, Tia, it's hilarious. We had so much fun. Blooper moment, at least you didn't fall. I'm so glad Rochelle walked in front of me. It was freezing cold. It was so cold. I don't know where. I mean, obviously, I live in the desert. And so it was 97 when I left. It was like 22. It felt 0, but it was so cold at night. And we would leave out of the retreat area on our way in. And Rochelle, she's, she fast and she's hurrying. I'm behind her because I can't catch her. So I'm just going to, try and hurry up and at least get to the door before it closes. I'm so glad Rochelle is faster than me. She goes in Next thing you know, boom, I'm like, ah, she's down like this on the ground. You ever seen a turtle upside down on its shell and it can spin? She's laying like this. She had left her suitcase out, and we go in the dark, and she falls over it, and she's laying flat. If I could, I would go back and flick her legs around and see how fast I could get her to spin. But I will say I'm laughing now. But in the moment, I was so scared. I thought she had hurt herself so bad. She woke the whole damn room up, though. Can you imagine in the middle of the night and you hear, whoop, 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 yikes, I'm on top of my suitcase. She was laughing, but I was so scared. She woke the whole damn room up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sorry for laughing at your pain. It was hilarious, you know. Berta is she's such a sweetheart. She just gets up. It was so calm. And she says, "Are you all right, Rochelle?" And she says, "Yeah." And then Rachel looks over and says, "Well, I had to go pee anyway." She got up and peed, and all was okay. But yeah, good one, good one. So my next award is for what I call my enchanting enabler. Spoiler alert. Uh, now, we all know someone that can get us to buy anything. They make it seem fun, and you cannot wait to get whatever they are pointing out. They bring you joy while you're parting with your money, and they are able to get you to part with your money like that. They send you a link. They send you 82 links. They they could pull that out of you. And so, sitting with this person and just hanging out with them, getting a chance to, see their smile, have an awesome smile, amazing smile. As one other person in the community, her name is Bethany. I think she has a beautiful smile also. And this person has an amazing smile, gorgeous accent. You guys know her as well. I call her Sweets. I'm pretty sure you guys all know that the title Sweet came from me. She would reach out to me. Hey, how are you? And then she would follow it up with 12 links. But I would tell her all the time, "You're so sweet." You guys know that I named a pen after her. So Sweets gets my Enchanting Enabler Award because I feel like she is so enchanting. Love hearing from her, love listening to her accent. I just love how she talks. I love her smile. I love how she views things, how she looks at things. Kudos. Congratulations, being my Enchanting Enabler. Moving over from there, this is one of my favorite awards to give out. I love giving it out. It is because this person is, they were awesome. They were amazing. I'm going to cry. I don't want to. I tried, going through these over and over so that I would have it out of my system. But this is someone who I got a chance to meet earlier this year, and I couldn't stop staring at them. I thought they were so gorgeous. I was like, oh my gosh. You ever have I'm sure guys don't do this, but girls do. And you ever have like a girl crush on someone? So she was one of the women that I had such a girl crush on. Just the way she moves, just the way she interacts, how she just brightens up everyone's day and everything around her. So when we got there, one of the first things that I was really sad because you guys know my bestie, my buddy Billy, he wasn't able to go to this retreat. Billy really looks out for me. Uh, Billy really looks out for me. He helps out. He takes care of the things that, of course, I have a girl crush on my sister. um, he takes care of the things that probably I never think to take care of. And because of that, I've gotten a little spoiled. And so that was one of the first things that I said I was worried about. Let me know. I want you to make sure I'm, I'm keeping up my end of things. I'm holding up my end of the bargain and things. And she said to me, I know you're missing your buddy Billy, but sorry about that. She said, you don't have to worry about missing Billy. I will be your Billy. And I know she knows who it is. We had a ball. She did look out for me, a lot. And we just had fun from the very first night. We was last at every event. We could not arrive on time. Um, she told me that her husband and her kids get on her. She said that she always get lost. She has a GPS and it works good. But what she does is she does do this. She will read the instructions where it tells you you'll turn left, you'll do this, and she'll try and memorize them. And then uh, you definitely did. So she'll read the instructions ahead, and then she'll try to remember the instructions to the extent where she may ignore the lady when the lady's talking. Turn right. We have to turn right. We're in the far left lane, and the thing will go turn right, and she'll miss it. Then it'll get mad at her, and it'll say reroute. And so everyone's messaging me, and they're like, where you guys coming? We're coming. We're coming. We missed the turn. Oh, we missed this one turn at least 3 times, and we had to do a U-turn. Now I'm like, go ahead, you got this. Just U-turn right here. And she's like, nope. She picks now to be the perfect driver. I'm gonna go up to the next 82 blocks, and then I'm gonna make the U-turn when it's appropriate to make the U-turn. so So people were asking where are we at, and I'm literally telling her or telling them. I was talking to Crystal, I was talking to Sweets, I'm talking to Shawana, and I'm letting them know we're coming. We'll be there. We'll be right there. We about 3 missed turns and 1 missed exit away. Just give us an hour and 32 minutes. We'll be there. But we was like really probably 4 minutes away. Just would take us an hour and 32 minutes to get there. So we definitely had a great time. A great time. I don't listen to that lady. She is nuts. It drives my family crazy. That is definitely that is definitely Rochelle. She wasn't listening to this lady. She said the lady, the voice of the whoever's giving instruction, they irritate her. Oh, she was like, it not only does it talk to her, but it also shows the path. It'll show, left turn in the next, 50 kilometers or whatever. And she still was ignoring them. It takes me 30 minutes to get 5. She is right. So, so this award, this is my MVP, my LeBron James, my Super Bowl crafter of all crafters award. It's going to the ever gorgeous Rochelle Hardy Blunt. Girl, did you make this an amazing, amazing retreat? Love you, love you, love you. I can't wait to see you at the next one. Moving over from there. This one right here, I'm sure you guys see this coming. I have to keep my eyes on the road. You silly. This one right here, I call it my What a Man Award. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who is going to win it. I'm sorry, Billy, my Billy. I did miss you. I really did. I know we were we were messaging almost every night, just so you guys know. I was really missing him. But I'm sure you guys know Billy's gonna have to hand his title over because he has been outdone. I can tell you that right now. This gentleman was such a genuinely nice person. He takes care of the community. He really kind of thinks about everyone. He's kind of everyone's knight in shining armor. He will help people in any way that he can. I think that's nice, especially when you have limited amount of men and a bunch of, women and things like that. It's nice to feel like we do have a presence when we're there that everyone, can kind of say, would you be able to? So I know you guys heard in Crashly's Live, Deborah Mosley. I was teasing with her, but I did not know that I was loud though. I'm not gonna lie. I had just came back from, I forget what I was doing, but I had just came back. She was talking to him and she went to give him a hug and I yelled, "Get your hands off mommy!" And she jumped. And Kerwin said, "Hey, I'm community booty." I do call him that because he helps everyone out. But it was so funny. It was so well placed. I don't know if she knew that we joke like that, but I think I scared her and I apologize. Um, and so she did get me back. She told me, "Didn't I buy you?" She did. She thought about me. She bought me a whole bunch of cowtails, and they were delicious. I'm telling you, I've been, they're gone. But and I so appreciate it, but I did not realize that I was I scared her to that extent. But kudos to my brother-in-law, community booty, Mr. Carwin Kohlmeyer. Yes, Billy's gonna have to give up his award. He has won the award quite a bit. Um, but it's so well deserved. And I think so many women at the retreat would definitely agree as well. So he gets the "What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man" award. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving over from there, I can't give out one "What a Man" award and not think of this other person. I call this my All Smiles Award. This person is such a sweet, genuine person. When I talk about people who look out for me, with him, I can go all the way back 2 or 3 years. I remember I was starting to have headaches and things like that. And I was worried that I was having blood pressure issues and things like that. Blood sugar, all kind of things like that. And he would reach out to me when the pandemic first occurred. It would be me, him, and Mickey Sunshine Creates. He has unfortunately seen. We would call each other first thing in the morning on Messenger and just talk and just enjoy one another's company. One morning, it was early, and I go to call them, and I'm not appropriately dressed, and something fell out. And I was never, teased or anything like that. I definitely appreciated that he was laughing and Mickey laughed, and we were able to move. And I'm looking at the camera because I didn't have my glasses on, and I look and I'm like, oh my goodness, So I had a friend that popped out, and he was all smiles. He is a bundle of fun. We had some great times. There was this Hocus Pocus movie. I don't know. I'm still waiting to snuggle with Marissa. Marissa was busy. She was busy. It looked like she was putting stuff away and packing things up. But everyone that sat and watched the movie, I feel like they were watching it with me. But what I didn't realize is I missed the assignment, and everybody else watched the movie before coming to the retreat where the movie was going to premiere. I didn't pre-watch the movie, not that I knew people were. So I had no idea. And I'm sitting there, I had to pack all that stuff. There was so much. I figured, I was like, Marissa not gonna sit down, spend no time with me. Shawana sat with me. Thank you very much. And then when I'm talking to the wall, to the movie was projected, just so you guys are aware. So I'm like really genuinely talking to the wall. I'm not paying Shawana much attention. My bad, Shawana. I should have listened a little bit more. She's telling spoilers. When I started listening and I'm hearing her, I'm like, wait, what? Did you see the movie? I seen it a couple weeks ago. Shawana saw the movie. Rochelle saw the movie. Shelly, my buddy, I thought that, it was just us two and that he had not seen the movie. He's seen the movie too, but he was just that great where he, was interested. He didn't spoil alert, Shawana. Uh, and we had a ball. We were talking to the wall. We were laughing. We were giggling. People were laughing at us. Are they really talking to the movie? Yes, we were. We was trying to get our point across. It was that good. Okay. It's Halloween. We just finished up, the Halloween pumpkin decorating contest and things. We had a little theme. And this fell right in line. We're having a good time. I just didn't know I was the only one. So I was genuine, like, no, she didn't. Woo! Snatched his head off. Nope. And took off running. I was talking literally. It was a good movie. It was. But it had me talking. And so my All Smiles award goes to Brian. He was all smiles the entire time. He is the second half of the group that really, I just hate saying goodbye to them. I don't know why, but they make me cry the hardest. He's one of them. And when it's time to go, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I get really, the snot bubbles coming out trying to say goodbye to him and this other person. So you had fun listening to all us watching the movie. We were talking to the screen. It was fun. It's a really good movie. Tia and Brian were glued to the screen. We were so glued to the screen. And so shout out to him. I really appreciate it because I didn't know that I was the only one that hadn't seen the movie. So kudos. It was fun. Moving over from there, this person has won this award all three of the Lone Star retreats. There's no other person that I feel can just fall into this category with such sass and such class, with such grace, with such a smile. Uh, she I feel like she was my theme twin. And just from having met her a few years ago, I think she is such a beautiful person. She had me cracking up this one though. I've never seen her snack so much. And so she definitely was getting her snack on. But she's still beautiful, still a Southern beauty. And you guys all know who I'm talking about when I say that. But my Southern Beauty Award does go to Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy. And she embodied a lot of the leopard print. I know I wore leopard print every day. I bought leopard print every day. If I could find it and it was in my size, I come down one size. It's still snug. But I still was applauding just some, I'm doing a little bit better. And so she made me feel good also. I'm seeing most of my I guess effort is in the midsection. And so hopefully I'll start to see it, other places also. But she definitely made me feel good. And yeah, my Southern beauty. Y'all know we chose the leopard just for her. I figured. And so that was an amazing theme. I really did like the leopard. I couldn't wait to shop. Ooh, I almost had a house full of leopard stuff. Y'all know I got a leopard print coat. I had 2 leopard print blankets. I had 4 leopard print headbands, and then I wore leopard print every day. So I appreciated that. I really enjoyed it, and so it was good. Well done with the leopard. Yes, that was so much fun. So kudos. I like it because I will definitely be able to continue wearing my items and things like that. I think, I'm looking a little cute today. And so, yeah. Moving over from there, I have my heels. Um, when I used to work for USAA, we used to have this motto, and we had to say it to ourselves every morning. We had right when we were starting. We all started at the same time, so we would have to say this: heals, honor, integrity, loyalty, service. And we had a motto. I won't go into the entire motto because copyright and things of that nature. But for my Heels Award, this is what I find to be multiple people that I want to give this to. And it's the committee. You had coats and blankets and still stole my sweater. It was cute. It was cute. I couldn't wait to get in it. I steal something from you every year, sis. So um, I want to give my Hills Award, Honor, Integrity, Loyalty, Service to the actual retreat committee. I think you guys did a phenomenal job. I, I said this on Crystal's live the other night, but it really hit home where you guys were extending yourselves. The pictures is always something that we are groaning and complaining about. And I think I heard overwhelmingly, I knew it. What's mine is yours anyway. That's right. Every year, got to steal from you. Um, so one of the things that we always do, we groan, we complain, we hate being uncomfortable for the 15 minutes to half an hour where we have to take pictures. This year was so phenomenal. The way the pictures was done was amazing. I liked how anyone who, had an ailment or, a pain or something, there was a way for us to all be seated. And on top of that, when it came time to have to get up, we always got to do the 1, 2, 3 rock, Um, and so many of them, I remember hearing Kim and I remember hearing Melissa Barker say, "Don't worry about it. We'll make sure that you will get up." I'm seeing Amanda, and I saw, I believe it was Melissa Barker. She's tiny. And I remember she put her hand behind her back and she extended her hand out. It was a beautiful moment, but she extended her hand out to help us off of like our chairs and things like that. Obviously, there are some people who, they don't want to be a bother. They don't want, they want to do things where they don't have to, impact others and stuff. And it makes them feel like, like they're a bother, for lack of a better way of explaining it. And to see them extending themselves in that way touched me. you know there were so many other things. How you guys served the food, I know that it was catered, but you guys went there and you served us, and you guys asked, is everything okay? How's everything? I felt like in the moment, because it's easy afterwards to say something, but I felt like in the moment when those things were coming on. Those were precious moments to me. Again, we all embark on our retreat experience so that it's memorable, so that we have a good time and we cannot wait to go back. I love the pictures. They were awesome, very interactive, lots of laughs, smiles, thoughtful and well organized. Exactly. So because of that, for me, I feel like the entire committee, deserved to be recognized, because I felt like, they were honoring the retreat and they were trying to make it the best retreat for each individual person. And they didn't want anyone to feel, kind of left behind. They didn't want anyone to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to, I'm embarrassed to ask somebody to help me up and things. So shout out to you guys. Again, those were touching moments for me. So my last award before I move on to honorable mentions. This person, I don't know why, but they're the other half of the group that really kind of makes me just cry so very hard. I hate saying goodbye to her. I hate saying goodbye to everybody, but for whatever reason, she makes me cry very, very hard. We had an amazing start to our retreat. We had so much fun with the girls. The very first night, kind of getting out, laughing. There was a little mixture of everything. Our first night before the retreat even kicked off, we cross stitched. We danced. There was some line dancing and stepping and things like that. We played a little bit of music. We got to talk to a gentleman about a whole other craft, wood burning. We just came together and we got our craft retreat started with crafting. The reason that we were all there, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I had a lot of fun. Um, this person, they came last year also, and again, I cried so hard when it was time to say goodbye. And I don't know, they really touched my heart. You guys probably know who she is, Deanne. I call her my Deanne. But she just makes me cry so hard. I love seeing her face. I love seeing her smile. Have a good time. Um, our hotel time was so fun, so amazing. Had a good time. And, I feel like we really kicked our retreat off wonderfully. Not that I didn't have a good time with anyone else. You guys know I made a new bestie, Miss Cheryl. Um, and was amazing getting to know her, her one-liners, her quips. She was sticking it to us. Her that's what she said. Her that's what she said were so well timed. And so I just thought it was a great event. But shout out to Deanne. Love you so very much. And I hate she wanted to hug me the night before and I wouldn't hug her. And she's always on my mind, but I wouldn't hug her because I didn't want to start already crying and missing her and things like that. So kudos to her. I feel like she is my daughter's technical twin. They are so by the book and things like that. She gave some classic advice and my daughter actually took it. um, my daughter is not going to be in a position to be an RA anymore. We all don't think it's a good idea. She liked to throw that book at people. And so it was some great advice that Auntie Deanne gave, and she took it. So I appreciate that. Is there a clown award? That would be my sister Crashley. I don't have a class clown award. I think there would be times where that would be a tie between myself. Girl, I haven't seen you in a long time. The crying wasn't on the schedule till Sunday morning. Exactly. I tried to tell her that. She wouldn't listen to me, Marissa. I literally said, please, go on, go on. I don't want to be bothered with you right now. She was like, what I do? I said, I'm not ready to start all this crying. Brian, he had me, sniffling up also. So, but yeah, crying literally has to be Sunday morning after 9:30. That's what you call fishing for reward. Ladies and gentlemen, you did a good job of it, sis. Good job. So I do have some honorable mentions, and definitely wanted to start off with my first face of the retreat. Um, she does some awesome booty bumping. She can do a little twerk, twerk, twerk. She's a little bite size, a little mini. But Debbie Coburn, Debbie Coburn she gets my face of the retreat. She's the first person I saw. And then the morning that we were about to pack up, she was one of the last ones. And I remember telling her, you were the first one I saw. And now look at you, one of the last ones I see leaving and stuff. So had a ball with her and her sister Denise. Um, Miss Donna, but definitely don't be blaming me. I did not start to crying this year for once. Nope, you did not. So that would be Debbie Coburn, my face of the retreat. Really enjoyed seeing you. I'm at the airport and I was on the phone with my son. And Justin never comes, but he knows everyone. He started my channel with me. And so he's like, I wonder who you're gonna see first. And then here's Debbie. Tia, what's up, girl? And so I turned the phone so he could see her and we went running to her. It was an amazing experience. The Lone Star Retreat was filled with excitement. Thank you, Marissa and Tammy, along with the committee, for their time and their effort planning and hosting a fun-filled event. There we go. There we go. So next up, I want to give Never Stop Working award. This is going out definitely to Kat. She worked a partial shift. She was checking her schedule and things like that. She didn't want the fun to stop. So, she traded a portion of her schedule so that she could be here at the retreat, logged up from the massage chair. Now that massage chair, it still, really gets up in the woo-ha and things. And Kat in the massage chair was work. I cannot imagine working in that massage chair. Whoa, oh, no, I'd have been cussing everyone out. Oh, gotta go. So kudos to Kat. She gets my Never Stop Working award. Love that. Love that. Um, Well, I'm going to start with Debbie first. I was calling her Debbie Morgan. Her last name is Mosley. Sorry for mispronouncing your last name the other day. Deb, Deb is so sweet. She is one of the second fastest diamond painters I know. She's really bright, bubbly. She heard me begging. I was begging. Deanne, hi, sweetheart. Oh, I was just talking about you. You won the you won an award from me. I was giving out awards tonight and explaining why I gave them out. And so I want you to go back because I don't want to cry anymore. And I want you to listen. It was about 5, 10 minutes ago. Okay. She didn't have it turned on because she said she'd fall. Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes definite sense. Um, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to talk about Deb. Deb heard me begging for everybody's cowtail. Everyone except you guys just heard me crying over Deanne, right? Deanne, my beautiful Deanne, she makes me cry so hard. I love her. She looks out for me, right? Guess what? Deanne did not share her cowtail with me. Everyone was like, sure, here you go. Here you go. Sweets gave hers right away. Didn't ask no questions, nothing. Just took the lid off. There you go, honey. What she has a beautiful accent and things like that. Everybody was like, here, sure, no, but not the end. She was like, I'm not giving it up. So I kept saying, you love me. You'll end up giving me your cowtail, and it's going to taste so good when you give it to me. No, no. You know what she did? She ripped off the paper and plucked the cowtail in her mouth and said, as she ate it in front of me. What? Are we serious right now? Cheryl did too. I'm trying to collect cowtails. Couldn't get it from them. That's hurtful. But I'm not gonna forget you guys. I still love you guys. So Debbie, she's out. She comes back and she says, Tia, I got something for you. This is the one that I scared the bejesus out of. So I'm sorry, Debbie. I love you. But again, I told you she got me. She did get me. She offered to take them back. But she didn't. So she buys me the long ones, a handful of them. I think it was like 5 or 6 of them. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy these. Thank you so very much. I got my cowtails, right? I appreciated her. I thanked her. Can I get you anything? I could have been her servant for the whole night because she said, no, I don't want anything. I'm like, oh, you sure? She's like, yeah. And the award to Chasing Retreat Tail goes to Princess Tail. I'm off to bed. Good night, Tia Gray. You had a good night, sis. Yes, I was chasing tail all weekend long, begging people, can I please have your cowtail? Are you gonna eat that? Can I have that? Love them. Haven't seen cowtails in a long time since me and Crashly were 8 and 9. I was 8 and she was 9. Sorry, sis. Anyway, I have these cowtails and I feel bad because I'm about to eat them, right? And you don't want to eat in front of someone's face, right? Everyone knows though. Everyone knows that I have been begging for cowtails. So I would say, no, you enjoy, right? I asked one person, Shelly. I'm telling on you, Shelly. I asked Shelly. I shouldn't have done this, but I did. Would you like cowtail? I'm holding it way back here. It's not like over here. I'm holding it way back here. That's telling you something, right? And she says, why sure? And reaches out and grabs it. What? What the hell is wrong with you? What happened to politely declining? So I'm still trying to figure out. I was like, wait, I didn't want to give you that. But then I feel bad, for I didn't want to give it to her. I shouldn't have offered it. Why did I offer it? I should have sat there and ate my cowtail and not have been trying to share. And she says, why sure, and takes it. And Sweet starts laughing because I wasn't gracious. Like I wasn't really trying to offer it. I'm like, wait, are you serious? She was like, yeah. And I was like, no, I didn't want you to have it. And she was like, oh. And then she like slowly, like she was going to give it back. So I had to say it. She gives it back. And then I feel bad, and I'm like, oh, like I'm, it's a dilemma now. Why do I didn't want to share. And so I give it back. Don't be offering your snacks, girl. That's right. So I give it back. You know what she did? She took it. Like, oh, we just went through this lesson. What happened to politely declining? She didn't politely decline. And so I had to take the lesson. You shouldn't have offered it. And I went around to the other people sitting at the table and said, I'm not offering you nothing. You ain't getting my other cowtail. She should have declined. This is one less cowtail that I have. After I've done all this begging, I did all this begging. And now I got one less. I know, right? The cheeses. I didn't offer the cheeses and I didn't end up losing any. You're right, Cheryl. But Tia was mad with the other. I wasn't mad. I was sad mad. Like, are you serious? And she said, yeah, I like cocktails too. I'm like, you're supposed to decline. You've heard me begging. And she looked like, huh? Where did that come from? Whose rule is that? So much fun. And Sweets just sat there and laughed and laughed. And I was like, this is all Deanne's fault. Because if Deanne had given me her cowtail, I probably, it wouldn't have been such a desperation mode. But that one cowtail that was missing, I felt like it was like a missing link or something, you know? So I do. I blame, I blame, yeah. I circled the people at my table like 5 times trying to steal their snacks. And I think they were all hidden except Berta. I stole her candy like crazy. Berta had these she had these cheddar cheese flavored snacks, and I rocked in her chair and laughed. She did have a beautiful chair. Oh no, don't blame me. That was all your fault. Had you given me yours, that is it. That's the end, right, Crystal? I feel like had she given me hers, like it wouldn't have been a big deal. I was so hurt. It was like, what? I can't have yours. When I get it, it's gonna be so yummy. And she was like, I'm not giving it up. And I was like, oh, I can't wait. I want yours. And she wasn't giving, she ate it in front of me. I was like, that's not how you treat Princess Tia. I was so shocked. I was hurt. It's the first time, And then Shelly joined her. Like, I didn't have my crown on, so it was treating me like I didn't have my crown on. I gotta dust it off. My cowtail. She said her cowtail was so good. That is so mean. So my last honorable mention, and this person, I don't want to cry again, but I know it's going to cause me to kind of flare up. She was my roommate, and she is someone that really just captured my heart. I was in the room and I was having a very vulnerable moment. You need a leopard crown. Oh, Cheryl, I sure do. That sounds awesome. Ah, I do. So her name is Rachel. And I know that you guys have heard Crashly talk about her as well. I was in the room. I was having a very vulnerable moment, in regards to my clothes and things like that. And, just, I don't know what happened and how I ended up, but I was really sharing with her, and she came over and she started talking to me. And I do feel like there's always some kinship. There's always an opportunity that we can all have when it comes to connecting with others. And you can always learn from someone. I can learn from a 6-month-old. I feel like I can learn. Hi, Tina. How are you? It's been a while. How are you doing? How's your mom and dad? How's your dad? How's your mom? I know that you guys, when I last spoke, or you were in a precarious place. How are you? So I was having a vulnerable moment. I don't know how we got on the topic, but she came in, and she was able to just really kind of sit down with me, and she had a heart to heart. And all I can say is you can never judge a book by its cover. Some of the stuff that she talked to me about and the things that she shared, really touched me. It really touched me. And I so appreciated in that moment when I was, feeling a little down, feeling a little lonely, that she was able to come along and, pick my spirits back up. Such a beautiful person. My first time meeting her. Um, and I thank Jamie and Nicole from Bella Art Day Nicole because they sent her in their stead. They sent her. She's their office manager, and it was just beautiful. Definitely was able to connect, and we had a lot more in common than I ever would have known. And she, gave me some, of her reality and how our realities really weren't so far apart. And so I so appreciate her. And I feel like she connected individually with a lot of people, and that is, yes, she is awesome. I do. I feel like she connected individually with a lot of people. She had her connection with Crashly. She had her connection with me. She had her connection with Rochelle. She had her connection. She sat at the very front, next to Crystal and Sweets, Deanne, Jenny. She sat on that end, but still made, lasting connections with us who sat on the other end. So shout out to her. She was amazing, an amazing person to get to know. I don't want to cry, but in the moment where I was feeling a little down, a little vulnerable, she helped pick my spirits up, and I really appreciate that. Again, we go to these retreats so that we can enjoy these experiences. But we leave behind home and life and, issues that, are, prevalent when we are going to be prevalent when we go back. And so to be there for someone, help them through a moment so they can get back to having fun. That was amazing. So shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who was able to attend. If you didn't get a retreat award, if you didn't get a special note from me, it's not because you aren't in my heart at all. I have so many memories. You're right, Tia. She connected with ease. Yes, she did. I know this is off topic, but I'll be heading to bed. Did you do an unboxing of your swag? Way to get right to the point. No, I did not do an unboxing. Everybody's doing an unboxing of their swag. Everybody got the same swag. I figured I'd make it about me. I'll make it about me. Um, Crashly went through almost everything, and so did Crystal. But I did put the link down in my description box to all of the sponsors. So make sure that you guys kind of go down through, check out the links, and she's laughing at me. I bought from everybody. That was the other thing. My focus, going forward for a lot of retreats are, so many people take time to bring items, to set up, and to be able to share what, their business is, what their, craft is. And they take the time to do that I wanted to be able to support that. And I tried to get to every table and shop from every table. And so that was my goal, is to try and get to every table and try and shop from almost every table. There were a couple tables that I didn't make it to, probably not probably, because I do have a lot of their items already. So I did want to kind of check out some other stuff, but I did shop from the predominance of every table. I had a budget, and yes, I did go over my budget. And so Meals on Wheels, hi, how are you? We got the best swag, but we had a great conversation about unboxings. You did? We did have a great conversation about unboxings. I forgot all about that. So me, Sweets, and Deanne were talking about unboxings and why I don't do them. So many of you know my mom, she came out here after my stepdad passed away, and she moved in with me, and she got a chance to experience just a whole new world when it comes to art and things. And so remember, you can't help what's in your heart. Speak it loud. Emotions will come, and that is expect. Oh, yeah, emotions are definitely common, but I feel like I really was able to connect so well with everyone that, that's where the emotions are coming from, is that connection. You're getting to know someone and the excitement, hanging out, having a ball, and then it's over, and it leaves you bereft. And so I feel like that's where the emotions are coming from. So we had a great conversation. My mom says, I couldn't wait. I bought a diamond painting. Hi, Clara. I bought a diamond painting, and I'm waiting on my diamond painting to come in. They arrive different times throughout the country. So before my diamond painting comes in, like two or three other people got theirs, and they're going to unbox them. So I go and I'm watching them. Mike, come watch it with me. And so she's watching it with me, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get mine. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so great. I can't wait. We watched the next one because somebody else got theirs before I got mine. And so they unboxed the same painting. And my mom, she doesn't understand. She doesn't know that that's, what we do. We shop, we see stuff we like, we get it, and then we unbox it, right? So we want to create the excitement so everybody else can run out and get it and unbox the same thing. And my mom was like, I'm confused. And I was like, what? And she was like, y'all buy the same damn painting and then y'all all unbox the paint. Like she couldn't believe it. And she was like, they're going through the same exact painting. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get mine. When I get mine, I'm gonna point that out. And when I'm gonna show that color. I'm gonna pull it up like here. And my mom was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm like, no, what? I get my painting and I'm ready to do my unboxing, right? And she took the fun out of it. I swear she did. So I'm like, oh, where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it here. No, I'm gonna put it over there. And so I'm like, no, I'm gonna make mine a little bit different. Instead of the bed, I'm gonna put my shit on the couch. And my mom was like, you serious? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the I'm gonna do the same paint. You doing the same exact painting? Yeah, the same painting, same exact. Smile, stop. And she couldn't believe it. She was like, "Oh my God, you didn't cracked up, child. You didn't watch this painting. The same painting get unboxed by 82 other people, and now you about to do the same thing?" And I said, "Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that?" And she wanted to hit me upside my head. Are you serious? So I had to think about it. I had to think because how else can you describe moonstone? How else can you describe blue? How else can you describe orange? Butternut squash and things like that. And yeah, I told her she just ruined it for me. She took all the fun out. So clearly there was no need to do an unboxing on that painting, right? So I'm waiting on the next one to come in. But Diamond Art Club is no longer in Las Vegas. They moved clear across to the other side of the world, and now it takes, instead of getting my painting by Tuesday, I don't get it until Friday, Saturday, or even Monday of the following week. So everybody has unboxed this doggone painting and pointed out all of the colors and all of the, oh, this one's going to be fun. And, oh, you can see sparkle. And, oh, you see fun, everybody looks for fun on the painting and stuff. And oh, here we go, XOXO or whatever else we're looking for and things like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's two, AB drills on this one. Oh, it doesn't look like it's a lot. We're gonna have to, customize. And so I got the next one, and she just shot me down. Girl, if you don't get a life, if you don't start, you better not do another. So I didn't do any more unboxings. I wasn't great at them in the first place, but I thought I was doing something different, because I'm gonna do mine on the sofa. I'm not gonna do it on the bed, And yeah, next would have been the floor. That would probably have been next. We do the floor. Crashly says Billy would have the most unboxing views if he did them all. Don't get me started on them shirtless unboxings. My mother asks him that all the time. She asked him the other day, when is he going to do another shirtless unboxing? Billy be scared. He's like, oh, I'm ready. I'll be sitting there front and center. You want some likes? I'll give you some likes. Meals on Wheels says, I watch not as much for the rendering, but I love to see the colors in the kits. Show me the pretties. Yeah. DM's laughing at my mom. My mom is a pill. All I can tell y'all is in person, whoo, Deanne and Sweets, they know they get to hear her cutting up. But my mom she is crazy. It's too cold in Michigan now. He told me that. He told me that it was raining and snowing at the same time. I was like, dang. When I was little, my mom's second or third husband, I can't remember, second, I think. He used to say, that mean the devil beating his wife. It's snowing and raining at the same time. And I was like, oh my God. He used to have the worst sayings. Mama should come to a retreat. Y'all wouldn't be able to handle mama at a retreat. You think I'm a nut? Oh gosh. You guys will be peeing on yourselves. Whew. She is crazy. So I think I got a little bit of her, a little bit, but she is the original packaging. Oh, so yeah, it was a great retreat experience. I had a ton of fun. Um, I think just kind of thinking back over it, there was several, great moments and things. My favorite, I know you guys always want to hear about the food. She can teach how to make mac and cheese. Everybody wants that recipe. Um, everybody wants that recipe. I don't know if she gonna part with it all, but she'd be in the kitchen making it. She'd be like, move out the way. You don't know what the hell you do. If you don't move, move. So she'd be in the kitchen, and then she'd have her favorite. She'd pick 3 or 4 people, and she'd come here, follow me, and then she'd walk you in and say, I'm gonna give you this. Here's a little plate. Taste test it for me, and you'll get a chance to taste test. I'm in charge of classes for the June retreat too. Uh-oh, look at you. My mom and your mom. Right? Your mom is amazing. Yes, mama mac and cheese. Oh, it's so good too. It's so good. It's comfort food. So obviously, coming home from a retreat, during that first week, I had homemade mashed potatoes. We had steak and mashed potatoes. We had pizza. What else did I have this week? We had good homemade pizza, not from the gas station, Deanne. It was yummy, not from the gas station. Um, so I did have a good time. Um, I think overall, so addressing the food, um, my favorite dessert is lemon bar. And you guys know that unfortunately I am off milk. So I'm sitting there and we're eating, and I had pizza from Casey's when I got back. You guys love this Casey's, boy. Um, and so I bite into the lemon bar, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then I take a second bite. It was sweet. It was definitely sweet. It was good. It was so good. Um, and then I have to put it down because at that point I was like, I need some milk, and I couldn't I couldn't eat any more dessert. I think I had the strawberry shortcake, but I couldn't have any more lemon bar and things. So I was very mindful all weekend long. Those damn not chicken, not BLT wrap. Ooh, uh, uh, poor Marissa. Marissa had a wrap that had a tomato in it also, and I felt bad for her. And she stopped like, and so I really felt bad for her. Um, the wraps were okay for me. Um, so I don't know what the favorite food was. That was the downside though for me was the lemon bar because I had to put it down. I remember I had to put it down. I wanted milk, and it was like it was coming. It was like I'm about to run. I was about to, run to one of the 4 doors downtown and get something. And the baked potato with the chili, oh, that was good. Who made the bread? Where'd the bread come? That bread was so good. So we had dinner rolls. Oh gosh, we had garlic bread. Oh man, the bread was so good. And then cause they didn't take out the allergy food. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. And so the bread was yummy. Oh, so good. And then I'm a person, I like peppers. I love peppers. Orange, yellow, I love them. Carrots and things like they had that in the salad. And I don't think everyone likes peppers and stuff. So for me, yeah, the roll we were snacking, me, Sweets, and Deanne were snacking. That's how good the rolls were. It's going back in late at night, snacking. Most people was getting chips, popcorn. We were snacking on rolls. That's how good the rolls were. Um, those were just yeast rolls, y'all. Well, whatever they was good. It was so so good. The pasta salad was awesome. I like the pasta salad as well. What else? The baked potato. Oh, the mashed potatoes with the cheese. Oh my gosh, that was so yummy. And then whoever made the lasagna, oh my, they was like, let me put my foot, my elbow, let me put a little bit of my back in here. They threw that down. They threw that down. I really was like, Ma, did she show up? Ma, you here? So kudos to that. That was really good. Rochelle was over there cheating. Rochelle was trying to scrape all the meat and the cheese out of her. She was trying to fill up on the noodle, but then she was getting the noodle also. That was good too. Yeah, the lasagna was really good. Our school cafeteria served those almost daily. The rolls, y'all had those at school? Hey, what school you go to? We didn't have that when I was in school. Yeast roll sounds terrible. Those were crack rolls. I agree, sis. The rolls, like I said, we were snacking on them. I didn't feel like those were yeast rolls. They were good though. They were so good. So anytime you want to snack, everybody eating potato chips and candy and things. My least favorite was the meatloaf, I think. Okay. I enjoyed the meatloaf as well. Um Here's what I liked. I liked that we were full. Remember last year we weren't full. And so I remember I was trying me and Amanda, we met the woman of the night in the coming out of the woods because we went on a food run. There was definitely none of that happening. Everyone was full. We was like sitting around and then Marissa would say the magic words, who wants seconds? And like nobody was getting up. Seconds? Are you serious? So if we have a kitchen next retreat, I will make you all roll. Oh, did you hear Cheryl? She just made a commitment that we can take her up on. so so Marissa says the magic words, and we're looking like, who is one that we stuff? So I know I filled up. Yummy, yummy. Oh yes, right, Rochelle. So we're gonna take you up on that, Cheryl. No kitchen at the June one, at least. I got some toaster ovens. Toaster ovens. Um, yes. So no, no, no. And that was pretty much all that I had. Just kind of recapping, the retreat as what it meant to me. I had a great time. We never want to come back. Everyone went back for those desserts, though. The desserts were yummy. Uh, the desserts were yummy. Like I said, my favorite dessert is lemon bars. My dad used to do a lot of baking and he would make me lemon bars. And then every year for my birthday, he made me homemade 7-Up cake with cream cheese frosting. And so, the lemon bar was so good. And I looked at Jenny because Jenny inhaled hers. She inhaled hers, and I'm still trying to figure out where it went. I was like, "You ate that?" She was like, "Sure did." She tore it up. I said, "You ate the whole thing?" I sure did. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So, let's talk the breakfast. I slept through breakfast every day except the last day. I think Crashly took on Rebecca's role, and Crashly was bringing me breakfast and things. Come on, sis, you gotta eat. And I'm like, I'll be out there in a minute. And then I go back to sleep. I like hugged that woman that made that breakfast casserole stuff. I saw that on Jerry's plate. He had it sitting on top of his computer. That did look good. We had tons of snacks in the kitchen, chips, cookies, etc. Let's talk about them drinks. I missed that one, I guess. So whoever engaged in Midnight Margarita, there was a slight difference from the second night than it was from the first night. Now, I will say I got my lesson. I went in. I have to eat breakfast for my Adderall. Y'all don't want to deal with me without Adderall. Aw. Well, I'm glad that you looked out for me because I know Rebecca normally goes in, she gets food for me, and she'll put it on my station. That way, when I do come around and I do get up, I already have food sitting at my station. So I appreciate that. My Crashly, she did take on Big Sister's role and made sure that I ate. So kudos to you. Um, for for me, I was sitting there. I missed that one, I guess. A ton of snacks, cookies in the kitchen. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. It was so good. Hug the woman there. I'm sorry. That's my daughter messaging me. She don't want nothing. She just here. Girl, I'll look out for you the rest of your life because you're already like 78. I know. I'm trying to catch your 84. Oh, I've been so bad tonight because you were making you bringing the worst out in me. Oh. So I did have a good retreat experience. I got to bond with so many people. Got to have a good time. Um, that's my daughter. She keep she keeps sending me crazy TikToks. Rochelle is 69. Oh, Rochelle, yeah, no, I don't know about 69. She is such a bundle of spunk. She might actually be, I would give her 61. 61 it is, Rochelle. 61 it is. Uh, Rochelle is she was hilarious. Awesome attitude when she tripped over her own suitcase. I really told her I thank her because I told her how to jack that damn suitcase up. It's like, oh, I'd have broke all edges, everything if I'd landed on it. It was dark, and then I told her whether I was hurt or not. Oh, y'all would have heard me. It would have reached all the way to the center of their town because I would have been hollering. I would have been like, oh my, I freaking love you. I swear I would have. I would have made a big deal. Ah, I would have had like a fingernail size scratch on something. I would have. It would have been the worst. You were close. Actually, she said you were close. It's okay. Crashly just turned 84, so other than that, I am how about me looking for high low. Oh my gosh. Marissa, where is Marissa at? I need to know what she told you. I never did make it back over to ask her, but she has us in town. And I already told you guys, Rochelle, do not. Thank you, Kerwin. I already told you, Rochelle does not pay attention to instructions. Laughing my ass. Sorry, Rochelle. I knew it was high. Did you say high low for real? I did not believe her when because it say high class or high class or Klaus or something. But I was like, she didn't say that. Marissa pays good attention. And she was like, I swear, she said high low. And I was like, no, she didn't. There is no high low, but we driving up and down this little half a block. I was like, girl, it's high Klaus. And she was like, no, once you get past the building, you in the fields with the cows. And I'm sitting there like, what? Girl, I told you don't sneeze. And so we go back up and she's still looking. We got to pass everything 3 times and then we got to miss one exit. And so we go back up the road and I'm like, Rochelle, it's got to be this. This is they only got one grocery store in town. It's 3 people that live here. So then she says, okay, we'll go and we'll give it a try. We go in and I was cracking up. I'm saying maybe we should go up the road. We went up the road. There was nothing but fields and it was cows up there. I was like, you don't see that there's no more town? Like we about to get hit by a bull or something. There was no more town. Like you ride past that fourth building and it's just like green pasture. And I'm like, Rochelle, there's nothing up there. And she was like, it's got to be up here somewhere. She said, hello. I said, this is high, something, high Klaus. Let's go here. She didn't want to go there. I said, it's a grocery store. She was like, no, no, I'm looking for high low. So we go back. We go back. Still no high low. And I said, it's got to be, it's the only thing with high in it. But I did. But I also gave exact instructions. Oh, we got there. We was there in like 3 seconds. So I literally said, well, here's something right here on the right. Say hi, And she was like, no, no. So we go inside. The little girl inside, she was young. She was 8 years old. And Rochelle's asking her about alcohol. She's asking her about, and the girl was like, yeah, I don't think we sell that here. Instead of us looking, and going further. Plus, I probably was a little too enamored. There was some good looking men. They was holding the door and stuff. I'm like, hi, hello. I want to be a cowboy. There were good looking men. And you guys know I am not averse to, winking and, a little flirting and things like that. And Rochelle, she mean business. She walking all fast. I got this hip. I can't catch her. And then Shawana. Shawana is just along for the ride. She like, because that girl don't look like she know what she talking about. Like Shawana stuff. She was like, all right, well, let's go and let's see. So we didn't get any alcohol. We end up going to Casey's because that was some gentleman's suggestion. One of the good looking guys. That's all yeah, they got alcohol at Casey's. All they had at Casey's was beer. So clearly we know what he drinks. So we decide to drive up to Casey's. There's nothing in there. And they get the whole staff together to tell us that. They did a committee meeting and it was like, they want to know where they can get some margarita mix from. They're looking for a margarita mix. And the guy is like, oh, wow, let me get these two. Let's see. They're going to put their heads together. They're going to put all three heads together to refer us back down the street to the high Klaus or whatever it's called, high low. They put three heads together. God stopped making pizza. You guys would have been inflamed because he stopped making pizza. He came from around the counter, and then there was the guy that was ringing up the orders, and then one other gentleman. I don't know where he came from, but he magically appeared. It was like a little lucky charm. And they said they're looking for margarita mix. All of this for margarita mix. And they were like, they was doing and you could see the wheels turn, smoke start coming out their ears. And then all of them said at the same time, I think they should go to the high Klaus. We was just there. Okay, so we leaving. Shawana's backing up out. Shawana backed up out of the store, out of Casey's, shaking her head like, that's Casey? I can't believe. That's what they be talking about. So she's backing out. We get in the car and we head back down the street to the same store we just came from. Kudos to Rochelle because we didn't feel like getting out when we went back. And she went in and she cracked the case. She came out with not only margarita mix, but she came out with like this one concoction that had everything in it. Had the tequila and the mix all in one. So I was like, dang, we really winning. We should have sent her in there before. And she come out and we was ready to go. We come on back. It was great. I was like, it's a red awning. Surely they can't miss it. You see Rochelle, but see, Rochelle, you got to write the instructions down. She would have remembered if you'd have wrote it down. Marissa, you are so great at this now. It just needs to be when I'm not working. Oh, hi, Cheryl. I was rolling when Rochelle told me this adventure. Oh, it was even better in person because we was like, it was an adventure going back and forth up and down the road too. We was going up and down that same road. Tammy says, y'all got some stories and funny memories. We did. We had some fun memories. It was an adventure. Yes, my brain does the opposite. It does. It says turn right. We were going somewhere. And the thing said turn right. And there's 3 lanes. and we're supposed to be in the right lane. I don't know how we did it, but we're all the way in the left lane. And Rochelle says, "Oh, honey, we'll just go down. We'll go all the way around and it'll redirect." Really? Instead of let's just try and cross traffic and get in the right lane. She's like, we'll just go all the way down. It'll reroute. She hates her GPS. She hates it. Too busy for crafting. No, I did a lot of crafting. Where's my thing at? I got more done. I cross stitched and diamond painting. Got more done at this retreat than the last four. Yeah, this one right here was the one. Lots of fun, lots of crafting time. Rochelle was busy kidding up. Where's Cheryl? Cheryl is the kid up queen. Cheryl was kidding up for other people. Oh yes, I will go 2 miles out of the way. She was like, we'll just go all the way down and we'll just move from the left lane all the way to the right. And she wouldn't do that. Every retreat, y'all will be telling that story. Man, I'm telling you. We had a ball though. We had a ball. So I loved it. Loved our time. One of our other memories that we had was the first night that we were there before the actual retreat activities. We had a mini treat within a retreat. Cheryl says, I love to kit up and I'm happy to do it. Oh, I can't wait till the next retreat. I'm going to do like Berta. Cheryl told Berta that she likes to kit up, and Berta put like 5 diamond paintings worth of kit up in front of her. But y'all notice Tia didn't tell you about the 2020 style margarita. So I did get a lesson from Marissa. She showed me how to measure the margarita. We were having midnight margaritas. We are going to do it 2 nights in a row. So she did do the first night and everything was great. But the second night is Saturday night. And people are like, oh, I want to get some sleep before I go. You know, I want to have a nice, relaxing, full night's worth of sleep. So I was trying to, make it happen. Shawana told Sweets that she should start off driving. And Sweets was like trying to get some sleep. So I was like, well, Shawana, Sweets wants to sleep. I'm going to help her sleep. You're going to have to start off driving. Sweets couldn't handle the drink. So she does tell me where the 1 ounce mark is. And so it's easy to figure out where 2 ounces are. What's not easy to figure out is what go to hell to sleep, where that line is. It wasn't marked. And Marissa, it's all her fault. She should have marked where go to hell to sleep is on the cups. And then I would have been able to go just up under. But so I went just over and everybody was going to hell to sleep that night. Anybody who partook in margarita night, the midnight margarita is the second night. Y'all got a good night's sleep. Crafting. I had a ball getting to know everyone. I enjoyed talking with the professionals. Oh, Danielle taught something about stitching. Cheryl taught me some things about diamond painting. Look at that. It's at individual discretion. I agree. There were some people who just, they couldn't hold it. I would have been one. I didn't make me one of those go to hell to sleep drinks. I made me a Marissa drink. Brian taught me some things about crocheting. Rochelle, you and Brian were adorable. Tima and Jerry taught me 2 new line dances. Cindy taught me how to make an ornament, and the list goes on. Yes, it was great. And y'all over there in the corner singing. We were singing. We were having a good time. I tried to drink it. You did. Shout out to my sister Crashly. She gives me 1 night of retreat to where she will stay up because she go to bed at 7:32. And so she'll give me 1 night at every retreat where she will try to stay up and try to hang. And she definitely did that this time. We had a ball. So I want to shout out to her. She did crash out, but she did stay up, later than she normally does. She goes to bed really early. So love you. Had that fun. And everyone was like, Crashly, you still up? This is my night. This is my night. We're having a good time. So, hey, Crystal, did you also have a blast? Oh, I get what's called sleepy drunk. Was Kurt? Yes, Kurt was there. He doesn't go to sleep as early, but there was some people who were saying that he looked like he was tired, but he couldn't go to sleep. And when I asked him, yeah, he told me he was having trouble going to sleep. Maritza, what y'all don't know is when I made margaritas on Friday, I was doing tequila shots in the kitchen between making. Oh, oh, that would have been fun. I wasn't doing that. I am a lightweight, and I can admit it. I think I just asked. I was asking Jennifer out of the sisters, which one of us. I really do think that the out of me, Crashly, J Rob, and Rebecca, I think Jennifer is the hitter when it comes to, but she said no, that it was Crashly. I don't know, Crashly. I do think it's Jennifer that's the heavy hitter when it comes to who can, who could put it down. I remember the very first Lone Star retreat. Um, y'all were drinking them drinks that Brandy made. Oh wow, that you could smell the alcohol before the cup even got near you. I'll never forget those. They were red. Me and Jose are old friends. Cuervo! I slept real good that night. If Kerwin was there, then no wonder Crashly goes to bed early. Man, I don't drink. I'm a wuss. Yeah, I don't think that you are heavyweight either. I really do think it's J Rob that be making us look bad. She can handle her alcohol. uh, Cheryl, we were trying to make a Lone Star baby. Oh goodness, poor Brian. uh, so this year. Crashly ended up staying in a room with her hubby, rolling on the floor. Cheryl, there was no laundry going on at that retreat. Y'all are bad. Berta says I used to. Yeah, not me. I've never been, a heavyweight at all. Now my mom, woo, she, she can drink people under the table. We don't hanky panky at retreats. That's good. That's great information, especially for whoever's on the other side of the room. That's awesome. I'm glad, that you guys are advertising that. I really hope so. Did you change his mind? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We moving into a topic I don't know anything about. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Anyway, yeah, it was a great experience overall. I drank a little too much on Saturday night. Did you? What was that? Was that the drinks that Rochelle made? I'm blaming Rochelle. We had fun. So shout out to everyone who did have some drinks with us. Sweets, I'm sorry, Sweets. Sweets couldn't handle her liquor. She took one sip and I heard, woo! What you thought? What you talking about? And I couldn't help it. I was trying to help her sleep. Amanda had, ooh, I think I'm apologize to Amanda. So there was one point, Tia drinks, yikes. There was one point where I was trying to hurry up. Rochelle is like this organizer. She's like a project manager of alcohol drinks, right? So what you say, that's what she said. So Rochelle has like these cups lined up. And she's doing assembly line drinks. Like we were like the Laverne and Shirley of alcohol, right? So she's putting the ice in, and she's going down the line and I'm slow. I'm trying, okay, give me a chance. Let me shake this, I'm trying to be an adequate bartender. So, but I'm moving slow. And at one point, sorry, Amanda, at one point I grabbed the wrong bottle and and then I added. So what had happened? Remember, I told you Rochelle got one bottle that had everything in there, right? It wasn't the mixed; it was the mixture of Cuervo and margarita mix. And then when I grabbed the other bottle, that was straight Cuervo. And so Amanda's drink was like 3 parts alcohol, 1 part mixed. Oops. I drank one time and slipped my motorized scooter over. Oh, and went home and did not remember any of it. The old days. My friends told me the next day, "Oh, you brought it up. You know by now I'm an open book." That's definitely true. What happened was, that's right, Crystal. And so I felt bad. And then when Rochelle came back, I was like, no, 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 give this one to Amanda. She needs to sleep. She's got a long road ahead of her. So hopefully you don't hate me, Amanda. But that's why yours was powerful. Pretty sure that Sweets had one pretty similar. Amanda picked that up and I caught a whiff standing beside her. Smelled like straight tequila. It was 3 parts. I grabbed the wrong bottle. I grabbed the one that already had. Sorry. But that's what happened. And I asked her, was she okay? I helped Sweets out also because she couldn't handle hers. She took like 3 sips. And I was like, you can pour half of yours in mine because I know that I made mine the way you told me to make them. I was like, well, yeah, this is good. This is Tia, right. It's Tia ready. And I sat mine off to the side. And so then when Sweets couldn't have, I was halfway, with mine, and I told her, you can pour half of yours in. She tried to pour the whole cup. Come on now, I'm being nice. Just get a little more ice. Pour half yours in, and then just get a little more ice. So let's go to the videotape. Yeah, I am glad I was drinking my own cocktails. Well, I feel like we all had, we was being responsible because we started a little bit earlier than midnight. And yeah, we ended up, giving ourselves plenty of time to get good sleep. So there we go. That's what that was. I made the medicine, and everybody who took the medicine slept right. Oh, so it was a lot of fun, a lot of memories. Another one in the books. Can't wait till the next one. I think that, yeah, this one was definitely, like I said, I got a lot done. I worked on my cross stitch. I got to hang out with my cross stitch queens. I also did some diamond painting. That's what she said. There was Cheryl. Cheryl, when Crashly and Kerwin and us would be talking, Cheryl, when she first kind of introduced herself and stuff, she told us that she was like introverted, and she was, for lack of a better term, she seemed shy. She is totally opposite of that. Her one-liners, boom. She just was there with that's what she said. They were perfectly timed. So much fun. She reminds me so much of Crashly. If you guys think Crashly is crazy, that's true. We had a fun time, such a fun time. Our table was definitely crazy. And it looked like a lot of the tables were, really enjoying one another. What we did this year that I love for photos, they broke us out into our rooms, and then you were able to take pictures with your table. That those are memories that you don't realize you're building until you're halfway through or it's ending. And so that was a lot of fun. I think that was a nice aspect to the retreat. Also, we're waiting, with the rooms and things like that. We're laughing and joking. Oh, they were in the room together. Oh, I didn't know that. And then when we were doing the table pictures, same thing. So Berta said I was calm. No, she wasn't. She was my little bite-sized Berta. Kerwin says, I am the shy one of the group. Definitely not. That would be, I would say, Jerry. No way. Shy and Kerwin can never be used in the same sentence, right? I was also very reserved during. No, he wasn't. Did you guys see the picture of the newbies? All of the people who were new to this retreat. So there was Kerwin, and he was sitting down in the front, and he goes, when Tammy said that she was ready, are you guys ready? He kind of just I don't know, gracefully went into who was on his back. The way that you guys went into your pose, beautiful. That was so beautiful. I can't wait to see that picture. I haven't seen it. Crashly says, I'm the most shy out of everyone. Nope. New baby, Jerry. Yeah, I made the announcement earlier, and Crashly did also. Oh my God, I was so sad when I missed the picture of everyone that went to all of them. Yeah, this was a good one. This was a good one. Rochelle Hardy Blunt says, You shy? No way. Karina. That was her, Karina. And the way they laid down, it was perfect. I mean, I was like, oh, it was so great. That was classic. I haven't released them yet. I was editing pictures all afternoon. Well, I cannot wait to see them. That's one of the pictures I'm looking forward to seeing. That was a great one. Yeah, we had some fun. We had a lot of fun. Roommates, just the winners of stuff. We did the winners. We did the table mates. We did do the did a lot of the groups and stuff, special groups, and it was just fun. It'll be fun to see how each, person's group kind of, went with each other. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Haven't released them yet. Oh, I read that one. So, that was my retreat experience. I hope that I have recapped it perfectly for all of you. I hope that anyone who wasn't able to go, they watch this, they hear it, and then it makes them excited about going, and they can't wait to get in there and go and have fun. Because it really was like a perfect mix, newbies as well as veterans, and I think that I do get to enjoy just meeting new people and things. I can't wait to see my adultery pics with Brian and Coach. He did have some good pictures with them. She was like, wait, he's not my husband. uh, Cheryl says, Rochelle ran in, so I was not alone in my picture. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Cheryl opted to have her own room. And she did that with her and Brian took some gorgeous pictures. So that is right. Go ahead, Rochelle. Do you guys remember when Crashly picked Rochelle up? Oh gosh, that was so funny. My stomach was hurting from laughing. I do truly love how all who went had such a wonderful time. It was fun, Cheryl. I can't wait to see all the pics. That's going to be our next, obviously something that we're looking forward to is being able to see the pics and to relive those moments again. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Can't wait for the next one. The next one is going to be in February, the Red Boots. I already heard people talking about that one. And so we'll see. I'm trying to make my way out to Michigan. I really, really want to see my little nephew, and I'm hoping to I don't know if I'll be able to go in the winter. I hate traveling in the winter, but I definitely am looking forward to, going to see. I had to swing my sister around. She's my itty bitty queen. Picked her up and she said, Tell him I'm heavy. Tell him I'm heavy. Crashly looked like she was about to pick you up and put you on her shoulder. I should be able to post tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. That'll definitely be awesome. So, yeah, it's my next, trip. Obviously, was hoping to make it, but I don't know. I want to see little Jude while he's still little before he starts sassing. Because if you leave it up to Crashly, she gonna keep making these little videos where he's talking. He's gonna be sassing me and stuff. I hope you love being a part of our crazy family now. Oh yeah, we were crazy. I think Rochelle fit right in though. So until the next time, guys. Definitely a beautiful event. Loved hanging out with everyone. I hope you guys all loved your retreat award that I sent or that I provided to you. It's a special award. It's from the heart. It doesn't come with nothing, not tangible, no money or anything like that. But a whole lot of tears. As I thought about you guys, and definitely always share that. Love it. The family is awesome. Oh, love that diva dance from last time. Yeah, that was fun too. We did this year. We saw Tima and Jerry do they did this little couples thing, and it really hit me. Everyone hit that thumbs up and show our Tia some love. Oh, thank you, Kerwin. Thank you for the kind gift, Tia. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you all for coming out. It's been a blast recapping my retreat and sharing my memories with you. Hopefully, if you guys are new and you haven't been, that you guys will stay tuned. Obviously, we'll start talking about it as signups and things come along, and maybe you guys will want to join us for one to where you can build some memories of your own and make some special time with others. Extremely thoughtful, Tia. Such a wonderful person. Oh, Cheryl, don't make me cry. I'm still I'm still trying to get over the last one, so don't make me cry, okay? Um, thank you all. I'm so happy that you all had fun. Thank you guys. I know it's a lot of work. I know that you guys are probably going to take a week off and then start planning the next one, but thank you so very much. Love and hugs to Princess Tia. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming out. Hugs, hugs, hugs. And I can't wait to make memories with all of you. So try and get to a retreat, guys. Try and come out. You won't regret it. Okay? Bye.